Hello guys, this is Mario for Combat Rations. Today we are going to show you meal number 17, MRE, meal ready to eat, pork sausage patty, maple flavored. So, before we get started, I just want to tell you that I'm pretty new in this game. In MREs, I found it. Before we get started, I would like to tell you that I'm pretty new in this story. My friend Aki showed this MRE heaven to me and the whole. Well, let's get on with it. Here we have MRE bag, which is actually very compact, easy to carry around, and everything you need is actually pretty well spaced here. Opening should be pretty easy. We have a seal up here. Just a moment. You don't have to cut it. You don't have to tear it apart. You can just simply open it like this. I've seen some reviews, guys are cutting it with scissors or tearing it apart, but no use when you have pretty nice seal. So let's see what is hiding inside the box of menu 17 pork sausage patty maple flavored MRE. Well, here we have a lot of stuff, as you can see. Boxes, cases, bags, empty bags, filled bags. Let's go one by one. First of all, we have a small bag with a lot of stuff inside. Let's take a look inside it. What's hiding in it? Well, this one doesn't have a seal, so I have to rip it apart. This little bag contains a lot of stuff. Actually, these are coffee. This is coffee, sorry, freeze-dried coffee. Here we have creamer non-dairy dry for coffee or tea, 4 grams. We have salt, iodized salt. We have this, I suppose it's a tissue, moist toilet, chewing gums. Actually, these are pretty nice. I've ate them a few days ago. I really like them. Oh, this is what I like to get, something extra. Matches. And it says, these matches are designed especially for damp climates, but they will not light when wet or after long exposure to very damp air. So actually it means they will light, they will fire, but don't get them actually very wet. Here we have table syrup. Naturally and artificially maple flavored. I guess this is something for the main meal, because actually in my country we don't have this type of stuff, so I really don't know what to do with it. Corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, water content. We'll see later what we're going to do with this. Lighthouse, what is this? This is some sort of, oh, napkin. Okay, let's put it aside. Beverage based orange type 3. Finally something normal. A few days ago I tried the Gatorade rip-off and it was horrible. It tasted like gasoline. And sugar. Well, that's basically it in this pack, so let's move on. I suppose it's time for the main meal. Let's open it up. Some of these meals come in cardboard boxes, like this one, little cardboard boxes. Some of them come in plastic bags. It depends. Oh, here we have. Actually, this is what I was talking about. So we have here a pork patty. Actually, pretty solid. You see, it says pork sausage patty maple floured, and some crazy numbers. I guess these are the markings. If you want to check until the date of until it expires. So we have our cardboard box, we have our patty. We have crackers here. And we have cheese spread. I've had this a few days ago with my chicken pesto pasta, and this is absolutely fantastic. You won't believe how good it is. So let's prepare this up. How do we do it? We take our non-flammable heater bag. We actually tear here Tio's bag. We make a hole. What's inside? This is the heater. This is the chemical compound that heats up in contact with water. So it says here, don't eat it, and don't eat it, because you're gonna probably burn like a witch or something. So how we do it? We fill the water until up to these markings. We do not overfill. It also says here, do not overfill. So let's fill it up. A few drops. Woo! Well, I overfilled it. Returning some of the stuff inside the glass. Let's see. Nope. Let's see now. Yep, this is it. After you filled the bag with water to the marking, insert the chicken. Insert the. After you have filled the bag with water, insert patty or the main meal inside. It should stick inside. You see? It fits perfectly. Now, the next step is to insert the non-flammable heater bag. Put it behind, gently, and then you can provisionally enter the cheese spread so it heats up really nicely. When you fill the bag with components, close it up like this, take it like this, and do this a few times. So the water comes in contact with the chemical component inside of the heater, you see? The chemical reaction is starting. Let's mix it up with a little more water, like this. Just mix it up. The chemical reaction is starting. This is starting to get very hot. And you can provisionally take it all and put it inside the cardboard box you were given. And you just leave it like this. You can see how hot steam is coming out. That means the reaction is good. Also, you can put it on a plate if you're at home, of course, like I am, actually in a company, but who cares? And put something under the cardboard box. So you get 45 degrees angle, at least. And leave it like this for 10 minutes. I'm back. Let's see what happened here. This really feels hot, warm, actually hot. Let's remove this. Let's see what happened here. Ooh. This actually burns, guys. After you've used it, it will continue to produce heat, so put it somewhere aside until it's cold. Then dispose of it in the proper recycle bin. Let's see what we got here and what we've burned. Ooh, this really is hot. Let's open it up. Let's see what we have inside. This is actually pretty hot, guys. Wow, this looks good. Wow, this looks good. This is our main meal. Pork patty, maple flavored. Alongside with this, we got some crackers, which are substitute, but they are pretty hard to open, so I have to use my knife. Here we go. These are actually two, but they've managed to break, so sorry. Also, cheese spread, which is actually, how would you say, cherry on the top, but actually it will be cheese on the top, so here we go. You open it up with a knife. Let's see how it looks. Oh, this is good. This is delicious. This looks just great. Look at this. I'm a great cheese lover, so this looks like heaven for me. The color of the cheese is actually very yellow, very strong. There is also a strong cheesy smell, which I adore. And I think this is going to be a good combination. Crackers. Actually, these crackers are a bit weak. So guys, this is it. So guys, this is actually it. This is the main meal. Pork patty with cheese and crackers as a substitute for bread. We also have maple syrup, but I'm not a big fan, so I will keep it up for next time. Let's try it. Spoon. Here comes the spoon. Let's try the pork patty. This reminds me a lot of the burgers, but this is some sort of cubic burger. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. The meat is just great, you know. It's not too solid, it's not too neutral. The meat is just like it's supposed to be. Great. Cheese and crackers, of course. Cheese is absolutely fabulous. This is the highlight of my day. This is actually something like we in Croatia call pljeskavica. It is mixed meat. I must say this is very nice. The meat is very nice, very good taste, good texture. Feels just right in the mouth because most of these MREs are very moist, very watery. Mostly just the soup with some chunks of meat or something. And this is actually solid meat, you know. And I think the guys and girls in the field are pretty happy when they get this. Next on the menu is maple muffin top. Maple muffin top. Interesting thing. Let's see. Let's open it up. Looks good. So I suppose this is some sort of cookie. I don't really like these things they put in, but I suppose it's necessary to keep the moisture out. Actually, what is it? Yep, it's for keeping the moisture out. But nevertheless, the cookie is as moist as it must be. Let me try it. Actually pretty good. Pretty sweet. Pretty soft. Tasty. And exactly the size of a dessert I would like. Not too much, just enough to sweeten myself up after the good meal. Next thing on the menu, guys, is light dessert, nut raisin mix. What do we have here? 56, it's actually 56 grams, so not 50, not 60, but 56 grams. Let's open it up. Have to use the knife. These whole bags are pretty hard, so you will have to have the knife with you for the most of the things. Nuts, 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 nuts. What do we have here? Oh, nice. We have some peanuts, we have some, this is the last thing, but not the last. Last thing today, I'm gonna make some beverage. I don't drink coffee, so I won't make coffee. But I suppose you'll know how to make instant coffee, so there is no difference between instant coffee and this military instant coffee. Is the same instant coffee. I will make the orange beverage type 3, sugar-free. Let's open it up. You will need knife again. I won't put it all because this weight is 4 grams. It's for 20 oz bottled water, and this here is like 5 oz maybe, so 6 oz. So I'll just put a little bit, maybe 1 gram. Yep, that's like 1 gram. It says here shake vigorously. I won't shake vigorously. I will take my spoon and orange beverage, like any other, nothing too different, except the fact this one is really sweet. But I guess you could tell that by the color of it. So guys, this was my first video review ever, so don't please hold anything against me, against my language, because I haven't spoken English for a while. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you will someday come across the meal 17, because the pork patty really is that good.